What's up guys, Zach Parks here. Welcome back to the channel. So in this week's video, I just kind of wanted to give you guys like a rundown, like a little update on what's been going on in my life. You know, why I haven't really been making a lot of videos lately. So yeah, let's get to that. First off, got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, just family stuff that I'm not going to get into like the details or anything of, but you know, I just haven't really had a whole lot of time, and what time I have had for shooting, I've been doing a lot of paid work, like a lot of headshots and portrait sessions. You know, I've been shooting with some local musicians and stuff. I'll show you guys like some of that now. Just you know, been taking the RB67 out with that 65mm lens and just shooting some, yeah, just like I said, some portrait work. Doing a lot of environmental type portraits, which works out great with that 65mm f4.5 lens on the RB. It's the perfect focal length for those environmental style portraits. So yeah, been really enjoying that, and it's just you know, it's been keeping me busy. And then as you guys know, I picked up this Intrepid 4x5 Mark II with the Fujinon 180 f5.6 lens. Picked that up recently, and I've been just kind of working on getting familiar with the camera, getting familiar with, you know, my routine of shooting, using the large format and everything, and yeah, having a lot of fun doing that. Been doing, again, some portrait work of some friends. I'll pop a few up here. I've been shooting on nothing but the Arista 400 EDU film, which is like pretty much the cheapest 4x5 film that you can get. It's just a black and white, you know, pretty grainy for a 4x5 film, but if I'm not mistaken, like the EDU stands for like educational, so it's just a cheap film to learn on. And that's what I've been using it for. You can get a 50 pack, like 50 sheets for, I think it was like $55, which is insanely cheap compared to everything else. So yeah, I've been enjoying using that, learning on, and just getting comfortable with the whole setup. I shot this portrait of my buddy Jack. It was a fun one to make. I really expected that one to come out way worse than I just expected it to come out bad. So we got up there, and apparently that's where all the kids hang out now. So there was a lot more traffic up there than I thought, and every time I would set up and get focused and be about to take the photo, like a car would come like just flying up the ramp, and we would have to like move real quick and let them through, and it was very frustrating. So finally, like I just kind of focused, closed the lens, and just like fired the shutter, and I was like, whatever happens. And luckily that one came out pretty solid. Then I got this portrait here of my buddy Chandler. He is another photographer in town, really great guy. I'll put links to Jack and Chandler's work all down below too. And then this portrait of my friend Janine. This is probably my favorite one so far. This was the first time that I decided to use any of the tilt, like lens tilt or anything on a photo. I sat up, took my time, just trying to make sure I had my focus right, and then I really wanted to just like try and get that foreground blurred out. I just applied a very small amount of forward tilt to the lens, and I'm super happy with how it turned out, man. I'm really looking forward to playing around with the movements a little bit more, just familiarizing myself with exactly what I can achieve with just with the large format camera and those full movements. I do have some Velvia coming in sometime soon to shoot through this bad boy, and I am very excited to see some 4x5 positives. So there will definitely be a video on that coming at some point. And then this past weekend, I got a chance to take both the 4x5 and the RB up to the mountains. Me and Janine went up to Dupont State Forest again. If you saw the last video, that's where I filmed and shot all that. So we went to another trail in Dupont, the Big Rock Cedar Mountain Trail, and it was gorgeous. It was midday, some very harsh light, so I decided to load up some black and white in the RB. The film I chose was Fuji Acros 2, just to try and get that low ISO, fine grain. Whenever I'm shooting in harsh light, I do tend to go for a black and white film because I do like a more like contrasty black and white scene when you're in the mountains, just like midday, especially when you're on top of the mountains. Midday, absolutely like not a cloud in sight. That sun is bright, and it can definitely make for some very harsh lighting situations, and I think the black and white normally handle that really well. So yeah, super stoked with the images that we got there. I really like this close-up image that I took with the RB, just of the single tree just sitting there on the mountains with the blurred out mountain range in the background. I really just, since I got the RB back, just really trying to use that bellows focusing as much as possible, man. I really missed having that and being able to get up like so close. I forgot just how up close you can focus with the RB. So yeah, that was super fun. Got that done, and I shot some more. I really like this composition with the two trees on the side, the tree in the middle here. Just the contrast is super nice. Really happy with how that came out. I tried to experiment a little more with my shooting. Like when I'm up on the mountains, I tend to kind of look at the big picture, you know, looking out over like the mountain, the vast, just like mountain ranges and the rolling hills and all that. And I kind of, I feel like I don't necessarily spend enough time paying attention to the smaller details, you know, just like the finer little scenes. So I tried to do that with this roll, and I think it turned out pretty good. Pretty happy with the results. I'm really looking forward to getting back up there in the fall when all of those dead trees have some very nice colored leaves on them and everything. I feel like that's going to be a super cool spot in the fall. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. I was having trouble finding anything that I really wanted to shoot any 4x5 exposures on, but I did want to make a couple just to kind of, it was my first time taking the 4x5 out on like a hike or anything, so I really just wanted to kind of like make a couple just to kind of figure out that workflow. So when we got to the sign here where the Big Rock and the Cedar Mountain Trail converge, I just decided to set up the 4x5 and make a couple images there, and yeah, pretty happy with how these came out, even in that harsh light and everything. You know, like I said, I do like the black and white for a harsher light situation, and yeah, it was pretty fun. It's a fairly popular trail for mountain bikers. So while I was up there setting up the camera, we definitely had a lot of people stopping and just asking a lot of questions. You know, they were very interested in the camera, which was that's always fun. You know, it just makes for a good conversation and everything. So that was cool. That was fun. Yeah, I just made these two exposures, and then we decided just to head back into town. And that was the end of it. I had to get back in time to get Hillary to work, so that was all we could do that day. And it was really nice to get up to the mountains for the first time in a few weeks. Really looking forward to doing more of that. As I said earlier, I do have some Velvia slide foam coming in for the 4x5, so there will definitely be a video on that coming up soon. If there's anything you guys would like to see from me just here on the channel, please feel free to leave it down in the comments below, or you know, head over to Instagram and just shoot me a message there. I'm always happy to hear from you guys, and just know, you know, it helps me kind of decide on what I want to do. If I have a little bit of an idea of, you know, if there's anything in particular you guys want to see. So yeah, feel free, as I said, to drop that in the comments or head over to Instagram and just shoot me a message. I'm always happy to talk to you guys. And you know, if you like the video, don't forget to give it the good old thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you can go ahead and hit the thumbs down. That's cool too. If you're new here, I do encourage you to subscribe if you like what you saw. That just helps me out, you know, getting the channel out there and more eyes on me and, you know, the work and all that. So I guess that's a good thing, right? You know, that's why we do this, so people will watch. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Also, there is a print shop where you guys can go purchase prints of, you know, my work. All the money there just goes towards helping me keep the lights on, keep these guys you know, full of film, and keeping these videos rolling out. So yeah, if you like what you see and you enjoy the work enough to maybe want to hang it on your wall or something, just I'll have all of that linked down below. And I actually just kind of refreshed the shop with a lot of new photos and stuff too. I try to do that, you know, every few months or so at least. So it's got a lot of recent favorites and everything in there. Link for that will be down below, as well as, you know, the Instagram, the website, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. It truly means the world to me. I know I've been slacking a little bit on here, but gonna do my best to just keep it coming as I can. Thanks for bearing with me, everyone, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or whatever you're doing. And until next time, y'all just take it easy, keep shooting, and I'll see you when I see you.